matters about your bodies. I do it to balance out my hatred. I hate vegans and I hate hippies. Are there any vegans here? Not even the lesbian? The lesbians? See, you're a really good crowd tonight, but this empty table is empty because it was reserved for a group of vegans. But they ran out of energy halfway through the parking lot. It's true, they're just propped up against a stack of Goodyear tires out there. And management's running out, dropping agave into their mouths. Hoping that they'll make it to tomorrow night's show. Fingers crossed. See, if you want to be vegan, that's fine, but don't raise your children to be vegan. Let them go to college and make their own poor choices. Because I have a friend in SoCal, she's raising her 2 kids to be vegan. I'm like, that's going to be the saddest childhood birthday parties ever, right? Can you imagine what a sad piñata that will be? After 3 hours, little Scotty finally musters up enough energy to crack that thing open, and then bam, a giant cauliflower comes out and gives it. It's not right. And then I ran into one of my hippie students. God, she was so fucking annoying. She's like, oh, Ron, come here and meet my daughter, Ocean. I gave birth to her on top of the salad bar at Whole Foods. There's still sprouts hanging out between her legs. Left the trail all the way back to her Prius, so it wasn't her. Maybe that's how they can make Reno better. They should have a Whole Foods themed casino. Wouldn't that be fun? You play the Whole Foods slots, you get 3 oranges in a row, you win $20. You then take that $20, you go buy 3 fucking oranges at Whole Foods. And if you didn't laugh at that joke, that means you could afford Whole Foods. Double fuck you, okay? Organic cucumber, I hate it. I have to shop at grocery outlet, everyone. I didn't do it for perceived savings, I did it because their logo was a rainbow. And I thought, oh, it's the gay grocery store. I'll get food for less, great. You're a pretty good crowd, man. I'm in a sweater, you're not laughing at me too much, though. I'll tell you, if you don't laugh at me, that is a hate crime. I do have a lot of hate myself. I think these yogis, they take everything too far. Like, I was at one of those street meat carts, do you know what I'm talking about? Where people cook the hot dogs on the side of the road, right? And the guy cooking them, he was presumably Mexican, and this girl walked up to him. Well, no, he was Latin or some sort. Here's the point. This girl walks up to him, tries to order one, and she says to the guy, excuse me, before I order that hot dog, I need to know if it's organic. And the guy flipping the dog just looks up and goes, see? Just keeps on flipping. And she keeps pushing. She's like, no, I really need to know if these hot dogs are like sustainable. And again, he looks up and goes, see? And keeps on flipping, right? And then she turns to me and she goes, I just don't think he understands what I'm saying. I really need to know if these hot dogs are free range. I'm like, yeah, bitch, all 80 animals inside a hot dog are free fucking range. Go fuck yourself. Oh my God, so annoying. Namaste. Balance it out every once in a while. My Asian boyfriend, you know what he said to me the other day? He goes, honey, you're white, you better moisturize. I know, I'm like, what do you mean by that, Asian boyfriend? I don't know his name yet. And, well, there's just too many syllables, so I call him number 69. But anyway, after that, you're racist. Or as he would say, racist. But anyway, he said to me, let's face it, white people age badly. And I said, okay, I know white people don't age that well, but you Asian people have to watch out too, because when you're Asian, yeah, you look young for like 60 years, and then one day, bam! You just look dead. I can tell him, honey, you're the one that better watch out, because one night you're gonna go to bed Michelle Kwan and wake up Mr. Miyagi. But it's true. I mean, we get along, at least. We get along very well. The person I dated before him broke up with me because he was a scientist and said I wasn't smart enough for him. Yeah, ooh, because he was a fancy scientist working on the human genome. And, like, I may be young, but I know what the human genome is. My parents have one on their front lawn. It's a wordplay joke, everyone. That joke separates Silicon Valley from Milpitas. What else? Before all of this, I used to be a flight attendant. Yeah, I did that to keep stereotypes alive. When you're a flight attendant, you hang around with the macho male pilots all the time, and they love to go to strip clubs, right? And so they took me to a strip club, and I didn't know what to do. So they said, here's $20, bring this up to the person who you want to dance for you. So I brought it up front to the bouncer, and he wasn't amused. But then, the stripper, after a while, she noticed me, and she's like, what's wrong with you? You haven't been looking at me. You don't like my moves? You don't like my breasts? And I'm like, no, girl. But I really like those shoes. No, Steve Madden, they're fierce. I tell you, no matter how gay you are, I learned the hard way, you can't touch the strippers, even if you're as gay as I am, right? You can't. Because I thought, I'm getting a little drunk on some Smirnoff Ices. Like, I will, I'm just gonna go ahead, Carolie's gonna come by, I'm gonna tap her on the ass. You can't do that. I did that. No, she pushed me. I went dramatically flailing to the ground. The bouncer came, he straddled me and started choking me, and I was like, shit, things are finally getting good around here! It's true, though. I do a lot of traveling, though, and I went away earlier this year and had my lesbian friend watch my cats. Who better? And, but she did one thing that annoyed me. She ordered the Ronda Rousey boxing match on my television. It cost $100, and then she's like, oops, I don't have the money to pay you back for that. I know, like, what am I going to do? I can't afford it, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to call up Comcast and try to lie, like they do. And so, I get the lady on the phone at Comcast, and I say, hi, there is a $100 charge for a boxing match, and I totally did not order that. And I shit you not, the lady on the phone said to me, yeah, I can tell by your voice that you wouldn't. Charges reversed. Like, finally, the one time in my life this voice fucking works in my favor. Finally, it was so exciting. Because what you might not know by looking at me or listening to me or anything by me is that I love sports. I'm a huge sports fan. I love football in particular. Do you like football, sir? You do? Yeah? Why don't you give me a high five for football? Come on. No, you're a faggot. That was you. Come on, do it like a real man. Yeah! That is nice. You come watch the game with me anytime. So. Bring her too. She can make us sandwiches or whatever the fuck she does. I'm gonna motorboat you if you want. I only motorboated a girl once. She was Asian, broke my nose. But anyway, the point of the story is this: is that every year I have a Super Bowl party, but it's mostly because 5 years ago I was invited to a vegan Super Bowl party. I know, bring a book and. So my Super Bowl parties consist of me and 5 gay guys. None of them have any idea what the fuck is going on with the game. All they know is that anytime someone gets tackled, they do Cosmo shots. most about the game out of all my friends. And I got really annoyed having to re-explain what the commentator just said to them. So I'm like, we don't need closed captioning for the football game. We need queer captioning. It would just pop up on the screen in easy to understand gay terms, re-explaining what the commentator just said. Like, this is how it would work. At one point during this game, the commentator said, Nick's got the ball. He ran it really far down the field, almost getting a touchdown, resulting in 1st and goal. And my gay friends were like, huh? What does that mean? And if we had queer captioning, it would just pop up, the tight end took it really deep. And there was another part of the game where the commentator said, the New England Patriots are being fined a 15-yard penalty due to unsportsmanlike conduct, resulting in 4th and long. And again, my gay friends were like, huh? What does that mean? And if we had queer captioning, it would just pop up, the dudes in pretty colors are being little bitches. Thank you guys so much. Thank you very much.
You're all for Ronn. Isn't it great? Okay, you guys got a tremendous audience. Last thing we're going to do, those comment cards.